Airbus A380, the giant that changed aviation forever, but at what cost? Imagine standing at an airport window and watching a shadow swallow the terminal. A machine so big it feels impossible that it could ever leave the ground. This is the Airbus A380, the largest passenger plane in history. The jet that was supposed to change everything. But here's the twist. It's disappearing faster than anyone expected, building curiosity. When it first flew, airlines promised us flying bars, onboard lounges, even showers at 40,000 feet. It was more than a plane. It was the future of travel. Yet today, production has stopped. Why? How did the most ambitious aircraft of our time become a dying giant? The dream begins. The 1980s were dominated by one queen, Boeing's 747, the legendary jumbo jet. It ruled the skies, carrying millions across oceans, a symbol of globalization itself. But across the Atlantic, Airbus, a young European challenger, wanted to dethrone the queen. Their idea? Something unthinkable. A plane even bigger, more advanced, and more efficient. A double-deck, 500-plus seat super jumbo that would make the 747 look ordinary. Governments poured billions into the project. Engineers spent decades wrestling with the challenge. This wasn't just about building a plane, it was about proving Airbus could out-innovate Boeing and change the balance of power in aviation, the high stakes of ambition. But ambition this large comes at a price. The A380's development costs soared over $25 billion. Delays piled up. Airlines hesitated. Would passengers really want to fly in a megajet with 800 strangers? Still, Airbus doubled down. They believed the future of flying was clear. Giant planes feeding giant airports, moving masses of people at once. In Toulouse, France, the project became a national pride. For Airbus, the A380 wasn't just a plane. It was destiny. Triumph. The first flight. On April 27, 2005, the dream left the runway. Engines roared, cameras rolled, and as the A380 lifted into the sky, the world gasped. It wasn't just big, it was beautiful, graceful. Against all odds, it flew effortlessly. Cut to interior shots, airlines showing off cabins. For passengers, the experience was unlike anything before. Cabins were quieter, seats were wider, and the ride was smoother. Some airlines fitted cocktail bars. Emirates even installed showers in its first-class cabins. This was no ordinary jet. This was a cruise ship in the clouds. Global reaction and fame. Wherever it landed, crowds gathered. Airports had to literally reshape themselves. Widening taxiways, strengthening runways, redesigning terminals. Airlines loved the prestige. Emirates made the A380 its crown jewel. Singapore Airlines bragged about flying the very first commercial A380. For a while, the giant ruled. Passengers adored it. Spotting one felt like watching a celebrity. The A380 wasn't just transport, it was an event. The hidden cracks. But behind the glamour, cracks were forming. The A380 was expensive to operate. Filling 500 seats day after day wasn't easy. Then Boeing unveiled its counterattack, the 787 Dreamliner. Instead of building bigger, Boeing built smarter. Smaller, fuel-efficient jets that could fly directly between smaller cities. No mega airports required. Suddenly, passengers didn't need to funnel through giant hubs. Airlines discovered point-to-point flying was the future. The economics collapse. The truth was brutal. The A380's economics just didn't work. Rising fuel costs, airport restrictions. Airlines are avoiding the risk of empty seats. By 2019, Airbus admitted defeat. Production would end. After only 251 built, the dream of aviation's largest passenger plane was over. But here's the twist. Commercially, yes, the A380 failed. But in the hearts of passengers, it succeeded beyond measure. Ask anyone who flew it, the ride was magical, quiet, smooth, comfortable. The A380 made flying feel special again. The airlines may have abandoned it, but the people never did. The legacy of giants. Today, the A380 still roams the skies, mostly thanks to Emirates. Spotting one at an airport feels rare, almost mythical. The A380 may not have conquered the skies the way Airbus dreamed, but it left something more powerful, a legacy of wonder. It proved that aviation isn't just about profit margins. Sometimes it's about daring to dream bigger than anyone thought possible. And when you see an A380 liftoff, you're not just watching a plane. You're witnessing the last chapter of an era, the era of giants.